Okay, as I said in the Sweet Home Maricopa video just a moment ago, if you've come directly from that video, that DeSantis finally spoke out about the pending indictment. And I also want to mention here, because I looked up the Vegas odds, because sometimes the Vegas odds makers are paying attention to things that we aren't paying attention to or that don't even get reported. And so I'll tell you in a second what those odds are. Will Trump be indicted, and will he turn himself in if he is indicted? But another thing I wanted to point out is I just watched the Tim Pool video. You know, I posted a video here and a video over on Sweet Home Maricopa earlier today saying that the indictment or the Trump arrest is canceled. There's nothing to protest. But Tim Pool pointed out that the Manhattan Police Department is setting up barricades right now, today, setting up barricades, I guess, around the police station, or I think that's what he said. And so it's, you know, reading into that is like, oh, so this is serious, this is real. And when I said in those earlier videos that will cooler heads prevail, right? Will cooler heads prevail on the left, seeing that a Trump indictment or a Trump arrest all but guarantees his election for the next 4 years, all things being as they are, that you would think the cooler heads would prevail to prevail upon this DA to drop this notion. However, with the city moving ahead and setting up barricades, Tim Pool's speculations were, well, you know, it seems like it's happening, right? It seems most likely that it's happening. You could argue that the barricades going up are just in case Trump supporters show up, even though there isn't an indictment, because Trump had said to protest and that they're going to show up anyway. So it could be that kind. He says that's Tim Pool. Again, this is his speculation. It's unlikely. It's more likely that it's going to happen, that it's actually going to happen. So I'm not there yet. Yes, I think the Democrats may have a few sensible people that have the wherewithal, but I probably also deluded, you know, about that some of the insane things we've seen the Democrats do in the past couple of years are unfathomable. And so maybe that's my what you might call normalcy bias. It's like, this has never happened. I can't imagine it happening, especially with the specter of it being the nail in the coffin of the Democrats' chances of winning the 2024 election, right? That's all normal, rational thought. And I impose my own, you know, normal, rational thought upon the Democrat Party right now. And time again, they've shown us that they aren't thinking rationally. They're thinking emotionally and satanically deceived or whatever. All right, so I'm still saying it's not going to happen. Tomorrow, I may be proven wrong. And if I'm proven wrong tomorrow, that's a good thing for our side, right? Being proven wrong means Trump will be arrested and then he will be president. And that's a good thing for truth and justice, ironically. All right, so the Vegas odds I looked up, I looked up specifically, will Trump be arrested on Tuesday? And it's probably in Vegas some side bet. You know, they don't. The Vegas bets on so many things, they don't have time to really put everything online and give you all the stats. So you have to be in Vegas and know, like, there are absolutely, I'm sure, wagers on whether he's going to be arrested on Tuesday. The only thing that I could find online was two separate things. If he is arrested, will he turn himself in? And the odds were against that. It was like, the way the odds are shown, it's like, I think it was like 200 against, or 200 minus 200 that he would, and plus 100 that he wouldn't, or whatever. I don't know how to read the odds exactly, but I read the commentary. It says it's not likely that he will turn himself in. The other thing I looked up, it says, will Trump be indicted in 2023? It doesn't say specifically Tuesday, but will Trump be indicted in 2023? And the odds were saying yes. The odds, it's much closer. It's like 175 to 135, 175 in favor or in the yes category, that he would be indicted in 2023 this year. So that's a very small margin. You'd make a little bit of money if you took the no on that, and he doesn't. Anyway, I don't bet. I do play some poker, but I don't bet on random things like this. All right, that's it. That's my update. If I'm wrong, it's a good thing. In the long run for the right, barring martial law or something. Wouldn't put it past the Democrats. All right. God is in control, though.